I was actually hoping it'd be a bit brighter out here. We're getting out of the movie a little bit earlier than normal. But it's still dark, so we got the crappy dome light on. Anyways, we saw Hotel Transylvania 2. What did you think?
I thought it was great.
I well, I still haven't really sat down and watched the first one. I really meant to before this one. I just didn't get around to it. I'm too busy editing. I was really resistant to the idea of Adam Sandler as Dracula, and I can kind of see why after watching this, because he doesn't really work for me as Dracula. However, that being said, this movie is very flawed. It's not particularly great, but through a lot of it, I did have a goofy little smile on my face. I kind of liked it. I kind of got into it. It drags a bit. The overall story is rather predictable. And when we get to spoiler corner, I'll go ahead and say my bit on the ending, which is predictable, but I'm not going to share it until we get there. But, yeah, I enjoyed it. There's all types of little nitpicks I can throw. Like, one of the first gags was Jonathan posing with Dracula and his wife, Mavis, for a picture. And then you see the picture and it's just him by himself, like... I thought, God, chuckle at me.
Yeah.
But then...
Pictures don't... Vampires can't see their reflection.
But then, later in the movie, Dracula's in a YouTube video. What's up with that?
What's going on? It should be only his cape and his clothes.
Yeah, and I was like, ooh. So yeah, it's not perfect, and I could nitpick the crap out of it. Like, I thought it was weird when Mavis was upside down. And I can forgive her dress not, like, coming down, because you don't want to do that. But if she's, like, hanging upside down, shouldn't her veil at least be hanging? I thought that would have been a nice touch. As it was, it just was like they were walking normally just upside down, which was kind of boring.
Yeah, but still. If they were all like that, you wouldn't even see where she was going.
Yeah. There's a joke I loved where Jonathan dresses up like a vampire. It's the only vampire costume he could get. You won't get this reference. In fact, a lot of kids probably won't because they haven't seen it. But he dresses up like the Gary Oldman vampire in Francis Ford Coppola's Dracula, which is really funny. He has like the butt hair and stuff. I thought that was a funny little feature to throw in. We get Mel Brooks as the grandfather. He's almost pointless, but I guess it kind of works. He feels tacked on at the end, but I wish they'd done more with him, but yeah, okay, it was fine. Apparently he hangs out with Man-Bats, and I'm not joking. If you know Man-Bat from the Batman franchise, he hangs out with a whole bunch of Man-Bats, which I thought was kind of weird.
Who?
Vlad, the grandfather.
I didn't know that was his name.
Yeah, they called him Vlad. Well, there's always this theory that Vlad the Impaler is the guy they based Dracula off of. So they just took it from that.
Made him his dad.
Mm-hmm. Do you have any thoughts that aren't spoiler that you want to throw in?
Nope. Because mine happens at the end.
Yeah, mine's just, it's predictable. But if you are like, I don't know, she enjoyed it, so if you're a parent and y'all have fun, this isn't going to be the best, like, you aren't going to have the best fun here as a parent, but, you know, you could do a lot worse. I enjoyed it. I would give it a tentative, I probably can't say, I don't know about thumbs up, so probably shouldn't say thumbs up. I give it a tentative recommendation. It's alright, and it has moments, and there'll be lots of times where you just have this goofy little smile on your face because, you know, some of the jokes are kind of cute, and it kind of worked for me. Alright, so spoilerish? Okay, let's go into spoilers.
At the end, he was a vampire.
Yeah, I actually kind of thought I would have liked it better if he didn't turn into a vampire, and he like somehow had to get himself. I don't know how he would do this, but get himself out of whatever situation he was as a human, and then rather than just be a vampire, prove that to these other, to Vlad and Dracula, that humans have a value too. Now I don't know how to do that. I just got out of theater. I haven't thought of anything creative. That's just kind of my thoughts on it. I thought it was kind of predictable and easy. But, it was a fine movie. Any other final thoughts?
That's my only final thought. And
Yep.
did you notice that when he was a bat, he still had the curly red hair?
Yeah, he did. Curly red vampire. Yeah. Yeah. Like I said, it's a fun movie. You'll probably, if you go see this, you'll probably have a smile on your face through most of it. There are worse ways to spend 90 minutes of your life.
Yay! It's just that when they took all the pictures, I've heard there's not being reflections, but
But then he's in a YouTube video. What's up with that?
yeah, and it's like, I didn't think about it, but now it's like, hey, if your daughter can disappear in pictures, how come they can see you in a YouTube video? They
Yeah.
should only be seeing your clothes,
Yeah,
mister.
exactly. Ah, well. There was something else I was thinking that really bugged me, but I don't know. These are nitpicks. I like the movie. It just...
And how come he was doing this? I never saw that in there.
Mm-hmm.
He never did that.
Yeah.
How did that
Not all
happen?
the jokes work, but most of them do. Well, maybe not even most of them. Maybe only about half of them. But, you get a little stupid grin on your face and you enjoy yourself. Fun movie. Next week's The Martian. Oh.
Oh, another thing. It's just that. Do you know what a vampire is? I bet you know. And you know. It's a vampire grandpa.
Yes, it is. That's all we have to say.
Yep. I don't have anything.
See you next week.
Don't look at me.
Hey, if you like this video, please make sure to hit that like button and go ahead and subscribe. That helps me out a lot. And if you really love this video, consider visiting my Patreon page.